I'm Ravi Kumar, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Hyderabad. Today, I'm going to show you how to allow all AWS accounts in your AWS organization to use an KMS key in your AWS account. Let's get started. To allow all member accounts in AWS organization to use an AWS KMS key, we'll use the AWS Principal Org ID Global Condition Key to create a KMS key policy. AWS Principal Org ID is a global condition key that AWS provides to control access based on the ID of the organization that the requesting principal belongs to. So, you can grant access to all AWS accounts in AWS organizations without maintaining a list of individual AWS account IDs and resource-based policies. In this demonstration, I'm going to create one AWS Identity Access Management user that's in a member account who can successfully use the AWS KMS key. I'm also going to create another IAM user that's in external AWS account who receives an access denied error when trying to access the AWS KMS key. Let's create the users and configure their credentials. Log into the AWS Management Console and then navigate to the IAM console. Choose users and then choose create user. For the user that's in member account, I'll name the user or KMS user and activate programmatic access. Finally, I'll save the access key ID and secret access key. Now, I'm going to repeat the same steps to create an IAM user for the external account. Next, we'll configure the AWS command line interface profile for each user. First, I'll run configure command for IAM user that's in member account. I'll include IAM user's access key ID and secret access key in the command along with the AWS region. Now, I'll run the configure command again for the IAM user that's in external AWS account and include IAM user's access key ID and secret access key. I'll use JSON as the default output format. Next, let's configure the KMS key policy. First, open the AWS Organization console in the management account. Under the organization details, copy the organization ID. Next, open the AWS KMS console. In the navigation pane, choose Customer Managed Keys. Choose the key you want to allow access for. On the Key Policy tab, choose Edit. In the policy editor, add this statement. Replace with your organization ID you copied earlier. This policy allows identities from all accounts in your AWS organization to use the selected KMS key for the specified actions. When you're done editing the policy, choose Save Changes. Now, let's check whether our configuration works. First, I'm going to check the organization that our user belongs to. I'll run the describe organization command and include the profile of the member account. In the output, you can see that our first user belongs to our AWS organization. Now, I'm going to run the same command using the external profile. As you can see in the output, our second user is external to our AWS organization. Now, let's test the KMS key access. I'll run the KMS encrypt command using the member profile. As you can see, the command succeeds because the user belongs to AWS organization. Now, I'm going to run the same command using the external profile. This time, the command fails with an access denied error because the IAM user isn't part of the AWS organization. So, now you know how to allow all member accounts in your AWS organization to use a KMS key which present in your AWS account. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.